Hello everybody, and welcome to my channel. It's raining outside. The rain is coming down, and it's funny because I've been working on this drawing. I'll show you. It's about the rain. It's about the rain coming down. And I like to draw. When I draw with pencil, my style looks very different than when I draw with pen. So I'll show you another drawing. I finished this one the other day. Can you see it? Yeah. It's green. But I'm working on this rainy day scene now. And I'm all alone in the house. It's just me and you. Just us two. Up in the attic. And I've got some coffee here because, I've really unplugged from the noise of opinion on diet and consumption in general. Because, coffee's good for you, coffee's bad for you, whatever. I gotta say that having a cup of coffee, it's gotta be close to 5 p.m. right now. It's not a matter of nihilism to think, who cares? It's more of an embracing of joy and thinking, my God, life is really short. So I don't care if coffee's bad for you, I don't care. I drink it all day. And good for me. This world throws a lot at you. When the rain comes down, it comes down, So, the rain is kind of coming down in my life right now, personally, and not in a way like, it's a catastrophe, but in how everything changes, Things change, and sometimes you get that existential vibe. You think, oh God. Even good things, you think, oh God. Oh my God. I wonder how it feels to be an animal inside the earth, like a mole. Like a little mole inside the dirt when it starts to rain. I always picture them kind of all business, digging around, but I'm sure they say, oh no, when the rain comes down in your life and things start feeling consequential and strange, I find that it helps to travel with the mind. Sometimes I travel with the body, and lately, just to clear my head, I've been going and looking at statues, and they're everywhere, but one in particular is the wildest statue I've ever seen. It is a massive statue, huge, of a demon. And it's in the middle of this, like, very modern, urbanized section of London. That has, like, family apartments and restaurants, and it's made for people to eat and drink and have fun. And somehow in that, somebody decided to put up a towering statue of a demon. It's headless, has no head. It has talons, and it's holding a giant bowl. It's one of my favorite statues I've ever seen. It's got the wildest aura. It's a titan. It's essentially a titan in the middle of the city. And it looks magnificent in the rain. It looks magnificent in the gray. Stuff like that. I think about the absurdity of the world. Stuff like that is irrational. And I find actually a lot of comfort in the irrational. Having a cup of coffee at 5 p.m. betrays the irrationality of whatever the heck branch of science has billed itself as our kind of parent. What is that? I don't even know who's making these studies, but having caffeine betrays the rationality of the sciences. You know, this titanic statue of a demon betrays the rationality of that whole city, of this whole weird project that we're doing, where we're building these big buildings and, you know, putting ramen shops at the bottom and, yeah, what are we up to? Putting microbreweries everywhere and electronic cars. Then you got a big statue of a demon. Why not? There's an element of chaos in the world. An element of chaos. And I find that when the rain is really coming down in life, that I like to lean into the element of chaos and kind of find some peace, actually, some peace in all the areas that I don't have control. And I say, look how wild life is anyway. People thought the world was going to end in 2012. Do you remember this? Everyone thought it was going to be all over. And it's not. We're still here. And there are sunny days, and then there are days that the rain is just coming. You can't stop it. So the rain can be very small. It can be for small things, or it can be for big things. But I find that combination of meditating activities and the traveling, letting your mind travel, letting your body travel, and finding the irrational where it lives all around you. And for me, that's been statues. Statues kind of transport us to another place at another time. And they help me leave myself in a way. Help me leave and discover, you know. I watched a movie. I went to go see a movie. Bog and Cloche. Or Bog and Cloche. I don't know. What's this word? Anyone who's Scottish, tell me. It's about a hermit who kind of lives out in the middle of nowhere and is a bit of an eccentric person. And the movie has very minimal sound. It just captures the sound of the world as this guy's, cooking, as he's taking a bath, as he's just living quietly, not talking to anyone because he's a hermit, and hermits are alone. I've been seeing some things about hermiting, about letting yourself be not perceived alone with yourself. I think in small doses that's really good. That's really good. Having some moments of quiet. Having some moments of doing activities just for yourself. A puzzle. Drawing. Coffee. Going to see something and bringing it home. Cleaning. Taking a nap. All those ways of just I think about it like you're just making a nest, you're kind of nesting, but in small ways. Kind of like erosion. All those small little actions, they kind of build the shape of your home and your comfort and who you are and what you lean on and what you rely on in times of I guess when you got the blues, when you're feeling introspective, it's kind of interesting where you go. Some people, they go external and they dump themselves into socializing, and then some people, they retreat all the way. I think of course the balance lies in the middle, and that's what I've been trying to do, is do a little of this, a little of that. Yeah, but I watched that documentary and talk about the irrational. I think what people do when they're alone is quite interesting, and people are irrational. We are irrational creatures. When you can give up all that posturing and presenting for others and just start, making your little nest, going back to being the mole, going back to being the shrew, digging yourself a little spot, being safe in there. I forgot what I was saying. I lost my train of thought. The point is, no, I don't know the point. I've been experimenting with black lately, so I'm hiding details in the black, like this tree. Can you see the tree that's hidden in the black? Yeah. I've been experimenting with black. This one's a little messy, but I like it. You can see it's kind of a ghostly little image. I realize that my sense of the rain coming down is vague. So I'll try and explain it like this. Sometimes I wonder future is imminent. I feel like you're on the edge of something. Like you're about to break through something. Something big is gonna change. I feel that. I feel in a period of transition from being, one part of my life to another. And I've been writing a lot. And trying to take everything a little more seriously, like my writing and my academics and whatnot. And so I'm going back to school in September. But it feels bigger than that. It feels like it's just a sense of the future in a way that makes me feel like, am I ready? Am I ready for these next things? And I can feel myself changing. So the answer is probably yes. But sometimes it's as vague and esoteric as that you just feel like your life's gonna change into the unknown, from the known into the unknown. And kind of maintaining grounding during that change from one life to another, to me, does require some what's the word? Having that you only live once mentality. You just lean into the chaos. Did you hear the ghost train come through? The ghost trains are gonna be coming through. So, for me, the rain coming down isn't a catastrophe. It's just the existential understanding of the gravity of life moving, and you are just swimming in a stream that is moving. And the rain is washing everything away, bringing new things in, and just going and washing all this stuff. Oh boy. It is what it is though. It doesn't stop, it doesn't change. You just gotta go with that. Yeah. So I thought I'd clarify that's what I mean. But anyway, yeah. I get these inexpensive little candles from Aldi. This one is sandalwood and musk. And people always say, oh, that artificial scent's gonna kill you, it's gonna kill you. Don't, be lighting up cheap candles. And to that I say, buzz off. To that I say, buzz off. I'm sick of this. No coffee, no candles, no nothing. No chocolate, but sometimes chocolate. No wine, but sometimes wine. It's okay. Buzz out of here, okay? Buzz out of here. We, as a species, used to die from having a jacked up tooth. We used to die from eating one little wrong berry. I think I'll be okay. Again, it's not nihilism. It's a sense of reasonable recklessness. It's the spirit of buzz off. I'm trying to live. That's what I think about it. Say, buzz off. Get out of here. Yeah. I think about life on a ship where they were drinking grog and just trying to keep all their fingers and toes and eating God knows what. Scraping it out of tins, aluminum tins into their mouths. Gnawing with their 5 teeth on some bread. That's my lineage, okay? That's our lineage. Yeah. As a species, I'm supposed to learn from my iPhone that I shouldn't have a cup of coffee, a second, third cup of coffee at 5 p.m. I can't square that with the thought that my ancestors were, farming wheat and digging potatoes out of the earth with their hands and dying of a cold. If I've got an iPhone in my hand and a whole system, technological system, such that that information has been delivered to me that coffee at 5 p.m. is bad, I deserve the coffee, if that makes sense. That means that I live in an advanced enough society such that most options of death are off the table. So I'm gonna have the coffee. How perfect are you trying to get us? How perfect are you trying to be? I'm not gonna die of a toothache anymore. I'm not on a ship surviving off of one sardine and a jug of mead a day. I'm doing well. So I will have the coffee. Information past a certain point reaches just absolute non-functionality, in my opinion. Yeah. Goodness gracious me. Here comes the ghost train. Say hi to the ghosts. You know what the ghosts are on that train? Those are all the old dockyard workers and shipbuilders. People who used to build the railroads. Those are the ghosts that are on there. All the maids who had to take staircases at the back of the house. The working class was on that train. Yeah, I don't subscribe to this new wave of optimization, lifestyle optimization, neuroses that I see around me. That's insane. People used to sleep on the floor and get up in the morning and go look at the sky. I don't understand. They didn't have Neutrogena body wash. I don't get it. They didn't have Neutrogena body wash. They didn't floss. They didn't do anything. They looked up at the sky and they furrowed their brow and they ate meat off the bone and chewed on little things, and they carved curvy women out of bone and rocks. Let us live a little bit. Let us live a little bit. Good God. Yeah. Not a single-use plastic in sight in the Iron Age. Not a single one. Just a lot of freaks walking around saying, what the heck is going on? Yep. Okay. I have rambled in the rain. And I don't know the full function or meaning behind this video. I don't know. But I know that emotionally it feels right to be together in the rain and to be talking about nature of this video matches the theme, which is that the rain is gonna come down sometimes in life, and sometimes it helps to just embrace chaos and build yourself a little space and a little home just for you that's built on nothing but the pure desire for meditation and expression, comfort. Seems good to me. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here in the rain with me for this most unusual video in this most unusual weather. And I will see you very, very soon for the next one. Who knows what it's gonna be. So thank you for watching. I do sincerely hope that no matter where you are, maybe you're in America, maybe you're in England, maybe you live by the demon statue, that'd be cool. But no matter where you are,